Yeah, hello, good day. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali. In this video, we'll be running through SARAI and a lot of questions concerning SARAI, the frequent asked questions, FAQ. Number one is what's the minimum amount to start with? Okay, what's the minimum amount? Let's go to SARAI and we'll see. We have a robot of $100. $500, $1,000, and $5,000. So the minimum robot here is $400. And the question is, this is for the robots. This is an instrument that helps you to trade crypto. This is the instrument that helps you to trade futures, and it trades it perfectly well. So you are going to first of all subscribe for this robot. Then you now have your trading capital. That means you first of all rent a shop. Then you also have your shop being stocked. Okay, then we have BINGX is the exchange that we are using right now. So you would have to add at least $100 to your BINGX account. So that simply means in total of $200 minimum. Note, it's not that you cannot trade with less than $100, but that's the most reasonable amount to trade with. And you can also trade with 1,000, with 5,000, 20,000. It all depends on you. The more money you trade with, the more what do we call it, profit you make, because that is what you're trading with. The amount you rent a shop is for you to have a good shop. Then the amount you use to stock your shop would determine the profit you would be making. So I think that is clear. So the minimum bought is $100, and the most advisable minimum trading capital is also $100, making $200 there. So the next question, which is the most frequent question asked after the first one I just mentioned, is daily earnings. How much do I earn daily? Okay, this is crypto. That's the bitter truth. This is crypto. You don't earn daily on the crypto space. You earn within a range because you are watching the markets to buy and to sell. And despite the fact that we are using robots, robot does not makes it automated to earn an ROI. That means you don't have a return on an investment. This is crypto trading. It trades for you, you make profit. So, and the more profits you make, it will be dependent of what the market is saying at that particular time. But as you can see, we are trading safe here. I'm trading 3 coins. If you have been trading before, you understand. With 3 coins, I'm just having a floating loss of -$6 right now with a capital of $200 trade. You have $206 here right now. So, and that's just it. So you cannot say, what exactly am I trading? Today is what? Today is 14th, and already we've made a profit of $20 this month out of, what do we call it, out of $200 trading capital. Note that is just 10% right now, but in the next 2 days, 3 days, this can surprise you, and you would realize that you would have made another probably $50, $20. So it all depends on what the market is saying at a particular time. So we always expect you to have the mentality of minimum of $30 to $100 monthly, because in the past 2 weeks, the system looks a little bit slow. Does not mean that within the next 2-4 days, you cannot earn something huge and awesome. And you want to know this. This $20 that you're saying here, it's because right now I am over trading safe. How do I mean I'm over trading safe? Is this: I have $200. But despite the fact that I am trading like a trader. So despite the fact that I have $200, I'm trading with $100. And when I said I'm trading with $100, that doesn't mean my entire $100 is in the market. It's not in the market. It is the ratio. It is 3% of my entire money that is even in the market of $100. So the logical part of it is that when there is a downside, that means when coins does not go in your favor, you do what we call DCA. And when you do the DCA, that means you'll be able to work on the entire 200. Because if I had worked on the entire 200, I will not be able to do DCA again. I have to leave the account till it comes back to sell by itself. Just a minute. I was trading with $200. That simply means this would have been times 2. This would have been $40 profit. And that would have been 20% in 15 days. But I'm not trading with $200. I'm trading with $100. You understand? But it's a logic, it's a sacrifice that we make as a co-trader. But if you're trading like, oh, I don't have time to check anything, I would advise you to use the entire $200. But because I am trading as a trader, so that is the sacrifice of what a trader does. And another thing you need to know is that I also was trading just 2 coins instead of 3 coins. So a lot of things were involved in this trade. Despite the fact that I'm trading $100, I'm not trading 3 coins. I'm trading 2 coins. I just needed to be cautioned. Why? Or was I trading 2 coins? Because when the trade goes the other way around, I would introduce a new trade that would resume and start earning till those other coins comes the other way around. Let's look at this. Just a quick one on this. Look at this. This trade is allocated an average of $21 is allocated to this trade. This trade is having an average of $45, and this is an average of $46. Now, this trade was on an average of $20-something, $22, and this was also on an average of $22. It was because it is a day trade, because it makes a day that it is yet to sell. So what I did is I did DCA. That means buy 100% again on this, buy 100% again on this. And that is why you're seeing this percentage coming down. But I'll talk about the percentage in the video later. So you note that. So I added just this trade, and this is the first time I'm adding trade, an extra trade this month. So you should know that. That is why you don't look at other people's trade. You decide on what you want to do. Assuming I was trading the 3 coins, I would have earned more than this. And assuming that I am trading $200, putting $200 into the trade, I will have also earned more than this. By this time, I should have earned 30%. But I know what I want. I don't want, because this is crypto trading. It goes up, down, ups, down, ups, down. Sometimes it might go against you. It might be going in your favor. Then before you know it, it goes seriously against you and you're stuck in the trade for a very long time. So that is why I'm trying to take my time and be cautious of what I do. So what I'm saying in essence is, number one, it depends on the kind of trade you're doing, and it also depends on the market. The market will determine. There is no ROI here. Nothing is stable. And the truth is, if I had traded all my capital and trade 3 coins, like I tell people who are not in the business, who are not a crypto trader that checks their accounts often, then I would have made more than $50. That's the bitter truth. Because I was only trading 2 coins. I just added, as you can see, this is just 4 hours. This is just 4 hours. I just added these 4 hours ago. And Then apart from that, I was also trading based on $100 instead of $200. So get that clear. Now, what else again? Why is this screen always going off? Okay. Let's check our account again. What else do we have? Then withdrawal. Okay. Some people ask me, oh, when will I withdraw? When will I withdraw? Then my question is, what are you withdrawing? If you want to withdraw the network marketing earnings, you come here and you click withdrawal. We have 40 something, $49 here. You click withdrawal, and the minimum you can withdraw is $25. Then there is always a charge of $5 for any amount you want to withdraw, no matter the amount you want to withdraw. $5 charges. So that's that. But you're trading. That means you're trading. If this is not networking, you're trading. There is nothing like withdrawal, because your money is with you in your BINGX, and you can just, stop your trade and withdraw at any time, even from your BINGX. What am I saying in essence is this. Your BINGX is just like your Binance, your Bybit, your what else, UB account, and whatever accounts you make use of on the exchange. So it's just an exchanger which you can withdraw at any time, So it's about you just having your money with you. So your money is with you. You don't need to withdraw. You understand? So your trading capital is with you. It's on your exchange or your BINGX. There is no withdrawal. All profits, let's say this. Okay. As you can see, those 3 trades are here trading for you. So what SARAI did is to come to your BINGX with your permission to buy a coin for you here and to sell a coin for you here. So both your trading capital and your profit is here. So when you have everything here, so what are you withdrawing? If you have your money in your bank account, what are you withdrawing? Exchange is our crypto bank. So so it's your bank account, it's your bank. So a crypto or any exchange is your storage, is your bank. So you don't need anybody's permission to withdraw. That's it. So you have it with you, so you're not withdrawing anything. Okay, we'll move to the next topic so as to be a little bit first. Then we talk about unrealized PNL. Okay, it's mostly written as PNL. That means PNL is mostly written like this. This simply means profit and loss. So it depends on you, profit and loss. And then sometimes you see something like this, profit and loss percentage. Now let's talk about it, because most of us who are like, oh, why am I saying this huge percentage? Wow. Okay. This is what is PNL percentage, and you're wondering, we are having 125 here, 123, and you're scared. Okay, now in actual sense, crypto is about percentage up and percentage down. So what are you making? If I buy something at $10 and that product becomes $20, so that means my percentage profit is what? Is 100%. That means it has doubled 100%. But unrealized, that is in front of it, simply means I am yet to sell that product at $20, or that 100% sales is yet to be done. So because it is yet to be done, I have not realized it as a profit, but it is currently a profit. So some people call it, we call it floating profit. That means it is still floating. It can come down, it can go up more. Now, assuming you have $100, you bought something at $100 and it is now $5. That means if you sell it at $5, you're losing 50%. So that is 50% unrealized loss. You have not realized that loss. That means you have not actualized it. You have not, accepted it. you're still waiting whether it will go up or it will go down. So that simply means you can lose more and you can gain more. And for crypto, it is not right for you to be how do I call it? Anxiety is a dangerous thing, or how do I call it? Fear is a dangerous thing. It's there is a term in crypto that talks about you being you being scared. You trade crypto like we are trading, because it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. So whatever goes up will come down, whatever comes down will go up. But the only thing is we don't know when and how fast that could be done. So those are little things that get you panic. Now, coming back to this, I want you to note this. In crypto, for example, in this particular trade, we are using 20x. 20x simply means 20 times. Okay, you can see 20x. 20 times whatever you're putting into the market. 20 times whatever you're putting into the market. So even if we have $100 and you're putting in 20x on $100, that simply means you would be trading $2,000. $2,000. But this is what the system looks when the coin is going against you. This is what the system looks when the coin is going in your favor. What am I saying in essence is this. When you're selling, when the coin is going up, you're predicting that the coin will go just 1%. 1% of $2,000, I think that is $20. So if you're just predicting 1%, that is $20. So the system will give it to you when it goes 1%. But when the coin is going down, and it has gone down to the extent of this $100 being exhausted, that simply means that you will lose the entire $100 as capital. You understand? You will lose the $100 as capital. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Now, where the logic here comes in is this. If you're trading 20x, for every 50%, for every 5% against you, that means when a coin goes 5% against you, that simply means it has gone how many percent? 100%, you understand, against you in this profit and loss percentage. The reason is this. If I put in $10, let's do it, $10, you understand. If I've put in $10 into a trade, if you've put in $10 into a trade and you are trading 20x, so that simply means you're trading with $200. So the system, this is calculating on $20. So when the system goes 5% down, 5% of this down, 5% of this down is what? Is that's $10. Because 1% is $2, 2% is $4, so 5% is what? $10. So that is 100% of your capital. So that simply means when it's calculating based on your $10. So when you're saying 120 something, it simply means that at this time you're losing more than that amount. You're losing more than the amount. So that is just what we're facing here. So that simply means that the $10 has been exhausted, but because you have more money in the system trading for you, then you don't liquidate, you're waiting for it to turn back. So it is not really 120 something dollars that is a percentage loss. It is 5% in actual sense, but this is 121% of your capital, of your $10. Now, how do we trade safe here? That is why you need to work with people who understand the business, who understand crypto trading, and who understand the usage of bots. When we are trading, We are trading. Okay, let's look at this. Now, this is the actual money in the trade. That means that we allocate for this trade is $45 right now, isn't it? Because it does auto margin by itself gradually, but $45 is into this trade. But the truth is, the amount that is in this trade right now is just about 3 point something dollars. So 3 point something dollars is what is presently in the trade. You understand? So that is why you're saying that, okay, you're saying that we have 2 point minus 2 point something percent. You understand? So minus 2 point something percent. That is why you're saying it very little. Assuming it is $45 that is in the trade, this account that is presently in the trade, this account might have been, this particular trade might have, been liquidated. So I'll give you an example. We'll look at this. Okay, I'll get to that later. So I'll get to that later. But what I'm trying to say in essence is this. Most of the time, if you're just trading 20% with 20x, if you're trading 20x, just keep dividing this divided by, what do we call it? Just realize that every 5 makes 100%. So that simply means that this is less than 6% deep in the actual sense. So it's less than, because 5% makes 100%. You understand? So when you have 150, you know that is about 7.5% deep in the actual sense. So it will recover fast. So don't worry. Don't worry. When you have 1,000 deep, that is 10% deep. So I just wanted to know those things so that you don't get panic unnecessarily. So that's that. I don't want us, we've spent much time on that already. Then we have BINGX. Is BINGX safe? Most people feel like, because they've not heard about BINGX before, they feel like, oh, BINGX is what is created by SARAI. They feel like, oh, it's created by SARAI, so that means they can take our money away and so on. Then the question is this trading robot has been in existence for a very long while. I think about 2 or 3 years, although I'm sorry to show it, but when you look at, when some of us that have made use of it understands that before now, almost all trades that you do, almost all robots that you do they will sink you in floating loss. So when you make $100 profits, you realize that you are in floating loss of $500. So we are used to that. And you can see these are exchanges that the system chooses to add, so that if you want to trade, you can make use of anyone. And you can see this is BINGX. So almost all trading robots have been using BINGX before SARAI was born. We started using SARAI this year, and this robot is there for the past 2-3 years now. So it wasn't last year, it was, I think, up a year. And so it's close to 3 years now. So that's that, but that's not a good evidence. I just wanted to show you that. Then what else do you want to look at? This is CoinMarketCap. This CoinMarketCap. Then let's ask a question. Okay, on Google straight. Top 20 exchanges on CoinMarketCap. On CoinMarketCap. Okay, then I click on this. Then you can see where I'm expecting. This is BINGX on number 12. This is BINGX on number 12. Number 12, BINGX. You can see BINGX on number 12. Trading volume per hour. Trading volume per hour. Look at it. We have trading volume per hour. We have 254 million trading volume per hour. We are talking about trading volume per hour. Sorry, per 24 hours per day. Sorry, per 24 hours. That is per day. You can imagine 200 and $254 $1 million, $254 million. Okay, and you can see visitors also, visits. I don't know what the rate is. The a million plus 1.3 million visitors. Then, so how many coins is being traded? 1,025 is being traded. 1,025 coins being traded. That is one of the reasons why the robot makes sense, because they have a lot of coins to trade, and not like Mexi, where you have a lot of too much shit coins. We are talking about real coins. And the reason why some of us are using Binance before now is because they don't trade shit coins at all. But shit coins are making us money. So we need an exchange that trades shit coins, but not like Mexi that trades coins that are yet to even be launched in the market. So coins that will be launched today and tomorrow they are off. So if a coin, we are talking about coin market cap here. A coin market cap is the number one platform that rates crypto and that does not, anybody in crypto understand coin market cap. Just go and do your research. So if coin market cap is saying that this exchange is in number 12, what else are you saying? You understand? What else are you saying? And we know that this rate is just showing 253 exchange. We are showing 253 exchange on this just page. If you say show more, you'll see more. You see more. If you say show more, you see more. So there are lots of exchange. We have thousands of exchange. We have thousands of exchange. But you can see this exchange that we are talking about is in number 12, and it has been like that since January. There was a time it was on number 11, then we have 12, 11, 12, 11, 12. It's like that for a while now. So what are you now saying? Is it that coin market cap it does not know what it's saying? Or is it that because you feel you've not heard about the name before, or you feel like, why should it be? I just want to. So please forget about you thinking if it is if the exchange is owned by SARAI. That is number one. Forget about you thinking your money on SARAI on a BINGX can be taken away from the exchange. So forget about all those. So now we move on. Moving on, like somebody will say. Then can you get liquidated? Okay. Now, you can get liquidated. Yeah, you don't want to hear that, but that's it. If you don't follow our instructions, because I need to let you know that this is crypto trading and it requires instructions. Number one is, as you can see that I said in this trade, despite the fact that we have $45 allocated to this trade, you can see $44 allocated to this trade, and we also have $20 allocated to this trade. If you add everything together, you see that it's just about $100. It's just about $100. So that simply means if you lose this trade, you still have more money to trade with. If you lose this trade, you still have enough to trade with. If you lose this trade, you still have enough to trade with. So what am I saying in essence is this: you can lose a trade, but you cannot lose your entire capital. And that is because we have something we call isolated trading and we have something we call cross-marginal trading. You trading that I just showed you now, and all that robots that has been before now, like Royal Q, like what else again? Futures. There is this Meta Futures. There is what do we call it? Apollo. There is O Trading. There is Royal Q. Yes. All these are trading cross-marginal. So what does cross-marginal means? If you're trading, you have $100 and you're not trading two coins with $10 each, that is $20. That simply means you have $80 here. As these coins are going against you, they are tapping into this pulse. They are all tapping into this pulse. So if one is stupid enough to tap all the money here, then the other account also liquidates. Everybody liquidates. No, there is no end to how much it can tap here, unless you put on a stop loss. But in this kind of trade, you have allocated an amount to this trade. If that amount is being exhausted, that's all for just this trade. It will not affect others. So you cannot liquidate all your accounts unless you're not trading safe. Probably you have $200 already. You have allocated $200 to this one. You allocated $200 to this one. You allocated $200 to this one. So before you know it, if one of them finishes the $200, you don't have any other money for others, then it liquidates. So that is if you're not following instructions, you're not following our guide, you're not following our settings. But if you do follow our settings, you realize that you cannot burn all your accounts. You can burn a particular trade, yes, but you cannot burn the entire account. And whatever you lose in one trade can always be recovered by others. You understand this? So that is that. Then apart from that, the system will not allow you to burn a particular trade. I first of all talk about the worst scenario. I am not here to hype you. I'm here to educate you. You understand? I'm not hyping. If I'm hyping, I know what to say. But I don't like saying that. Because this, my channel, is not about teaching. You understand what I feel I know. Because I know nothing. Okay, now, these trades, there's going to get to a stage where the system will look like, no, this trade is dangerous. Let's cut it off. Let's stop the loss. And let's start a new trade afresh. So there's always going to be stop loss. So you're not even going to be able to burn the entire $45 because it will stop during the process. It will stop. They will get to a stage, the system will like, no, let's lose it and come and fight another day. If there is any case like that. And if you must ask, we don't usually lose. I've never seen an account that is less than 45% profit, winning, 45% winning. I've never seen an account that is less than that. And, I'm talking about people who are trading for the past 2 months. So it's either 48, 47, 45. That's it. So even if it is 90% winning on the crypto space, bro, it's the best deal. It's the best deal. It's the best deal. Okay. How to check your daily earnings, and that's where how to check your daily earnings. So you just come here to this side and click anywhere around there. So for the purpose, this is what you earn in a day, this is a week, and this is a month. So earn week, day, week, and month. So that's that. Then you just click, and when you click, you'll see what you are earning. You can see. Now, get this right. That is where we are going now. I'll show you this. This particular trade only had less than $1 in the trade. Well calculated. Less than $1 is what the system used to trade. That's our calculation. Why? Because I was calculating with $100. And because I was calculating with $100, I did my calculation right. I know that, okay, 20%, I'm using 20x, so times 20. So that simply means this is 1 times 20. So that is $20 in this trade. In the second trade, I have $20. In the third trade, I have $20, which I didn't even trade. So I was trading 2 coins. Do you understand? Now, that simply means I only have $40 in the trade. Despite the fact that it has been multiplied by 20. I was using 20x, but I wasn't greedy. I was using my real money. $1 times 20 is still $20. So the entire money in that trade, that is why I said it was 20-something dollars then. It was when the coin went the other way around. That was when I did, you understand, a so-called DCA to make it 40 something dollars. So in that 40 something dollars, it was just about 22 point something dollars that will be in the trade. Do you understand? So when you can see, this is the amount I traded with, 0 point something, 0 point, almost one. Let's call it one. As you can see, $1. So $1 times 20, because I used 20x. So the entire money that is going, my money that is going into the market is just $1. But the system is trading for $20 for me. So even if the entire money liquidates, it is just $20 of that trade that liquidates. And look at what this system is giving me. This system is giving me 24% here, profits, 15% profits, 30 something percent profit, 40 something percent profit, 60 something percent profit, 15% profit, and so on. So we are well guided in our profit. And that is why you're saying it's low. Or if I had been trading the way I should trade, put in the entire amount, which is $20. This will be trading with about $2 for me. So if this is trading about $2 for me, this is going to be 0.48 points. You understand, times 2 times 2. But I'm only trying to trade safe. And this is because the market is a little bit funny. You can see, sometimes you see, sometimes 40 something percent. You understand, 30 something percent profit. So we are making sense, but the money we are putting into the market is very reasonable. So we are not greedy here. So when you're saying, oh, point something in dollars, it's because of what I specify to trade with. The reason why I've not done this training on this, which I will do, is because I want to be careful. People who are trading with low capital might not enjoy my system very well. With $200 below, might not enjoy the system very well. This is more likely for people who have probably $400, $500 and above. Makes it more, at least a little bit reasonable for them. And that's the reason why I kept looking at, what do I do for low capital traders? So back to that. That is where to see your earnings. And you can always go back to your exchange also, your BINGX, and see what your earnings looks like. I think you come here, okay, and you see order history, and you see how it is buying and how it is selling. As you can see, look at this. This is our first entry, open shorts, okay. Then later on, I reopened another account. This is the DCA. It reopens again. Then this one was also done later, the extra coin that I added. So it was also done later. So as you can see, both the buy, the sell, open, and close, open, close, open, close. So you can see open, close. It's on your exchange. So it's not like the system is just doing anything. It's doing it in your exchange. Okay, so what other question do we have? I think I need to be a little bit faster. The difference between the bots and which bot is the best. So let me handle the two together. The difference between the bots. Number one is, if you're trading with big capital, it is better to use bigger bots. You understand? So as you can see here, the bot will either trade 500 trades or will expire in 18 months. You understand? All bots expires in 18 months. But you can make it trade. This first one is 500 trades. The second one is 2,500 trades, 5,500 trades, and 30,000 trades. So if you really have the money and you're trading high, for example, if you want to trade with probably $10,000, you might just go for a $5,000 trade. You understand? So that will give you 30,000 trades. And not just that, it will be trading 10 coins at a time. 10 coins at a time. One beautiful thing about bigger bots is the higher numbers of trade at a time, the higher money you make. For example, because there is what we call trend in crypto trading. at a particular time, coins will just be pumping, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. So if you have 10 coins at that time, that is buying, selling, you make a lot of money than when you only have 3 coins that is buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. Do you understand? So because that trend will always be over very soon. It's always going to be a trend. That means it's just going to be an upling of a particular time. So there's always going to be a time when that particular thing you're enjoying will slow down. And that's crypto for you. So the best thing is to have more coins that is trading for you. You understand? So that is why you need a bigger bot. Because when the trend happens, then you move in. The only thing is when you have 10 coins and you want to trade like a crypto trader, you just put in 8 because you know the trend is going to change. And when the trend changes, you want to activate new coins that will be trading and sustaining you till those ones that later hanged and was not able to sell out fast in that trend later sells. So when the new trend changes, then you want to have new coins that is trading, then you want to have more money to do DCA for them. So that's that. Now, 1,000 bots also have 7 bots that is trading at a time, and that's awesome also. And what else again? $500 trade, 5 coins at a time. Then $100 trade, we have 3 bots at a time. It's okay to start with $100 robots, but the higher your capital, trading capital, the better. That means the bigger the bot you should be looking into. So that's that. Then you want to ask a question of another thing is there is always a gas that is being attached. Okay, there's always a gas that is being attached. There's always a gas that is being attached. When you buy $100 bot, you have $20 gas, free gas. It will be attached to it. So you have to use it first before you think of buying gas later. Then when you have $100 or $500 bot, $500 gas is being attached. When you have $1,000 bought, $200 is being attached in terms of gas. Then $5,000 bought, $1,000 gas is being attached. Then another question is, if I buy $100 and later buy $500 bought, what would happen? Number one is this. Your free gas of $100 will be noted and given to you. So when you buy $500, your free gas of $100 will be added to it also. You understand? It will be added to it also because the gas will be added for each bot. You understand? The trades will be added. That means you used to have $500 to trade here. So plus $2,500 trade. So making $3,000 trade. Trades that you can make. But the numbers of bots that will be trading for you will be the highest bots. That means the numbers of trades you can do at a time will now be 5 because $500 bot is the highest bot and is having 5 trades. So that's the only thing that maintains the structure of the bigger one. Every other thing is being added up. You understand? That means you have the gas will be added, will be sum up the free gas, then the numbers of trade will be added also. So I think for now, we'll stay with this. Wow, it's long. Okay, thanks for watching if you care to watch to this stage. Thank you. Bye.